To start off, I am priming my face with the Maybelline Master Prime Primer, and I'm just lightly dabbing this all over my face. Now I am going to be doing my eyebrows. I am taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony, and I'm just going to put my eyebrows on. After that, I am taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Medium, and I'm just outlining the perimeters of my eyebrows so that it can look more clean and defined. Again, I am going into my pomade and just filling in the sparse areas of my eyebrows just so it can appear more dark. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. To begin with my eye makeup, I am using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream in the shade L11 Neutral. And I'm just evenly distributing this with my finger. Next, I am going to set my eyelids with the Bare Minerals powder. I am in the shade Light Medium, and I am just doing that. As a base eyeshadow, I am using the Milani Rose Blush in the shade Tea Rose. And I'm just putting that along the crease lines of my eyelid so that it can create more depth and so that it can look rosy. For the main eyeshadow, I am using ColourPop's Super Shock Shadow in the shade Birthday Party. I'm spraying my finger with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, and I'm going to dip that into the ColourPop eyeshadow. Then I'm going to gently dab that on the center of my eye to create a bright and more open effect. Proceeding after that, I am going into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I will be using the shades Vermeer and Primavera. I'm spraying my e.l.f. smudge brush with the Mario Badescu spray. Then I'm dipping that into the two shades that I've mentioned earlier. And I'm drawing a line where one would usually draw a wing eyeliner, so that just imitates that wing-like effect. And I am going to add that to the inner corner of my eye. So now I'm putting on my Sephora Collection mascara, and obviously I'm going to put that on my eyelashes. So the reason why I zoomed up is because usually when I put on mascara, I open my mouth and it just looks really weird, so I decided to zoom up. So yeah. Now going into my face makeup, I am using L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 104 Golden Beige. I'm just going to apply this with a brush and going to pat it in with a sponge. Next, I'm going in with concealer. This is from Maybelline. It is the Superstay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Light. I'm just going to add this to the parts that needs more dimension and that needs more highlight. Then I'm going in with my NARS Radiant Cream Concealer, and I'm just going to apply that on the spots that needs more concealing. As of right now, I am taking my Bare Minerals powder and I'm just sending that all over my face. Next, I am going to smoke out the bottom lid with the Milani blush that I used before, and I'm taking my e.l.f. smudge brush. Once again, I am spraying my brush with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray, and I am dipping that into the shades Vermeer and Primavera of the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm just going to put that along the bottom lids of my eye, but only half of it so that it can create an Ego style look. So here I am again, up close and personal, and I am putting mascara on the bottom lashes of my eye. Now I am bronzing my face with the Bahama Mama bronzer. I'm just making that 3 shape around my whole entire head or face, and I'm just warming up my cheekbones because I don't have any. So yeah. Now to contour my nose, I am taking the Bahama Mama bronzer and I'm just making 2 parallel lines on my nose going straight down. And I don't really know if this is called contouring, but I just do it because I think it makes a difference. I don't really know, but that's what I'm doing. Now to highlight my face, I am taking the Fenty Beauty highlighter in the shades Me Money and Kilowatt. And I'm just using 2 of those shades, mixing them up and just putting them all over the places that needs more highlighting. Moving on to the lips, I'm taking my Kiko pencil lip liner in the shade 712. And I'm just going to smear that on the inner part of my lips first, and then I'm gradually going to work onto the outer part of my lips. Next, I am using another Kiko lip liner in the shade 505. I'm just outlining the perimeters of my lips to make it more full and to make it look luscious. Then I am taking my Milani blush that I have been using throughout the whole video, and I'm just patting that on the apple of my cheeks lightly so that it doesn't mess up the highlight that I had put on. Next, I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I'm going to bake the sides of my nose. I don't really know if this technique works, but I see my sister do it all the time and I'm trying to get a snatched nose. So here I am trying to get a snatched nose. I am also baking other parts of my face that I feel like should be more defined and more bright. So here I am doing that. Next, I am taking my Revlon lip gloss and I'm just going to apply this on the middle parts of my lips so that it can appear plump and voluptuous. Finally, to lock everything up in place, I am taking my Mario Badescu spray and just spraying this all over my face. And now I'm done.